Hello, y'all. Today is Thursday, December 17th, 2020 at 11:03 a.m. Um, so, wow. Now I think I'm really tired of peanut butter. Cause, well, all there was that I had to eat is, peanut butter trail mix, um, from fake Walmart. And I think those peanut butter chips have too much sugar. Um, because that was just originally for a snack, and it's a big old bag, and I liked it. But I think got ate so much and got tired of it because it consists of pretzels, peanut butter chips, peanuts, and Reese's Pieces. That's too much peanuts. So that's all. And then I have leftover pizza to eat, and I have those little mango cups, and I still have some milk left over, and I got some hot cocoa that I only drunk like twice since being here this time around. Let's see what else I got. I still got a little bit of those capers, and I got some carrots and that bag of greens and spinach and stuff. Um, it seemed like as if it's expired, but it seemed like it hadn't all the way gone bad. So the temperature supposed to be in the 50s today, and then back in the 30s tonight. Um, so y'all Christian targeted people, please pray for Crystal Newman that she gets to that the Lord can lead her to a safe destination. Um and that he can keep over her and keep her protected so that she won't end up being ritually sacrificed, because everybody's trying to kill everybody and everybody's dying nowadays. um so I mean, I try to stay on the phone, me, her, and Darius, um for as long as I could. And like this morning around 1 o'clock, I was fighting sleep since like 10. And then this morning around 1 o'clock, I couldn't handle it no more, being tired. And I was trying to fight as much as I can and as long as I can, just, try to fight to stay on the phone with her while she was traveling out, trying as best as we could to, stay up to, you know, and so that we can, stay up with her, and while she, hoping she would be safe. But it wasn't that I was trying to, you know, I don't want her to think I was trying to be fake or bail out on her or nothing like that. Um, because y'all know my struggles and suffering with sleep deprivation, and I try, to stay up with her. And yesterday, her mom was harassing her again, saying, well, where's my house keys, and pestering her about trying to, because she was trying to plot to take the house keys, and I guess leave Crystal locked out the house or something, you know. So, you know, I'm glad Crystal was able to make it out safe. Well, I'll let her tell, more on her channel, Crystal Newman. Um, and I remember her from Facebook over the summer. Um, but I was under a different name, and still don't know how my family found my damn Facebook. You know, well, at least my twin sister, but or how she found my YouTube. I don't understand. So, I'm just glad that Crystal made it out. And Crystal's mom she sounded drunk in the background last night. She sounded drunk. And I'm like, wow, if the police were to see that the mom is drunk, she would see that the mom is the problem. But, they think that we targeted individuals are easy pushovers, and that we won't stand up for ourselves, and all the harm that they done to us, that we still haven't shredded them to pieces yet, or we still haven't shredded them to pieces. um because they'll make it like we're mentally slow and crazy and incapable. um you know it's very painful that anybody's own relatives, the people you're forced to share the same DNA with, um that want your blood, want you to die so they can get paid. So, good news is that they said that my grandprix.candy@gmail.com email is gonna be reinstated shortly. um so I'm glad for that. I hope they don't mess with or tamper with my important files or emails or other stuff. I hope everything will be back in one piece, pretty much, that nothing's tampered with. Those YouTube videos that was up there on that channel, those two YouTube videos, the one exposing the cult and the other one, explaining being suspended from the other channel, I'm hoping that those will be restored and that the comments will be restored and everything like that. Like everything, I'm praying, hoping that it will be restored like it was before it got taken down, because I know that had to have been an error. um so like, it's crazy that they rely on a software to determine what's spam and what's fraud and what's this and what's that. Nah, they need a doggone human. I mean, that's what the Bible talked about. You worship the creature more than the creator, because you actually have trust and faith in technology, and even the mark of the beast is proven to fail. I mean, if the microchip in your debit card is destined to mess up or susceptible to messing up, how the hell you think a chip in your hand or forehead is supposed to be perfect? And we were brainwashed to believe that celebrities are better than perfect and higher than God. But celebrities make mistakes and do wrong, more wrong than we do. Um, I don't care about wealth, power, and status, fame, or nothing like that, But I just need basically basic survival to get by. I wish I had a little bit more money, well, enough to have my own place, and you know, and I wish I can, you know, I wish I had my own place and my own money, and I always preferred to work. I mean, have my own independence. Always hated to depend on other people, because when you're dependent on other people to do something for you, you even pay them to do it, and they still do it to their liking and their satisfaction, and expect you to take it. I mean, they expect you to just accept their way, even if you pay for it. So I mean, like, you know, me going to a restaurant, whatever happened to the customer is always right, and they'll give you a half a bowl of grits, and you're supposed to be forced against your will to accept that and just take it and suck it up, and you're not allowed to argue back with them. But me being targeted, if I tell the manager, well, hey, this person cheated me and gave me a half a bowl of grits, oh no, the manager will come right behind him and say, oh, that's standard portion size. But then the manager's not gonna get mad at them and be like, you know the manager's not going to get mad and fire that person. But then I'm the only one who has less rights than others, and then when I try to fight for my justice and my rights to be treated equally, then they'll try to make it like as if I'm greedy, spoiled, entitled, I'm the one who's the narcissist and everything like that. Like, and they just play all kinds of psychological games. I'm fucking sick and tired of it. So, you're not gonna give the next customer a half a bowl of grits. The next customer who asks for a bowl of grits, you're gonna fill it to the top. So, when I was in New Orleans, my hometown, in September, like 3 months ago, their specialty was to give me dirty dollar bills. Dollar bills that were very dirty. That was their specialty. Um, on purpose, they don't care that there's fake COVID-19. And if you want to believe it's real, I mean, they don't care. In New Orleans, call themselves being more strict than here in Pensacola. It seems like the only place that they don't harass you about a mask is if you go to the mall. But if you go to Dollar Tree or you go to this place and that place, they force you to wear a mask. Bus drivers, they try to force you to wear a mask, but then it depends on who the driver is. So I thought that New Orleans people didn't give a damn about the government and the laws and rules and stuff. Now they want to be self-righteous and fake strict. Where your mask at, baby? Because it was a light-skinned hardcore butch man died at Dollar Tree. You know, where your mask at, baby? I'm like, nobody told me about a mask the past 2 or 3 times I've been here. Like, leave me the fuck alone. So, uh, I went to the mall and no, I thought I was forced to wear one, but then I saw the security guards weren't telling people nothing. So, um, well, I figured if they ain't telling them nothing, I ain't gotta wear my mask either. So, well, last night I didn't like after I was so sleepy and so tired. Maybe they beamed energy weapons at me to make me feel super sleepy and tired on purpose to get me off the phone. And then by the time I laid down, I got absolutely no sleep until after daylight in the morning, between like somewhere around 6 something this morning, and finally went to sleep. And I was disappointed because I feel like, damn, I knew this was going to happen. So I finally went to sleep and woke up at almost just about 10 o'clock. So it's, now at the moment it's 11:18, and you know, now I can feel more courage to write my ebooks, work on my ebooks and stuff. And I guess I took a break a few days, but um I mean, I feel unhealthy. The way, I mean, because that's all I had the money for, whatever food, and then me, um, the fact of me not wanting to leave the hotel, because don't feel like being gang stalked. But damn, if you don't leave your house, they're gonna come. Or this is the temporary hotel room. If you don't leave your house, then they're gonna. I mean, if you haven't left your house in a certain period of time, they're gonna come to you. It's really crazy. And I hate when real targeted individuals would be either insensitive or oppressive towards another real targeted individual. If you getting harassment too, well, how come you feel like you have a license to be insensitive and uncaring towards another TI's suffering? But I really can't comprehend that. And then they'll quick to falsely accuse me of being fake and making like they don't trust me. Yeah, it's a lot of traffic noise now. But I really wouldn't have wanted any pizza or anything like that. Well, shucks, the Asian food is still unhealthy, but it's healthier than pizza. But it's either fried stuff or sweet. They have a lot of sweet. Like the sauces that they put on Asian food is like very sweet. Um, so but they do have like rice and vegetables and stuff. So they probably have high sodium. Certain Asian places, they have they the Asian places in the hood, that cheap Asian food where they give you a lot of food for a low price. They poison blacks, and there was the big talk in Los Angeles how they would poison blacks with high level MSG, and they wouldn't put it. And Asians themselves, they wouldn't touch that food, and then they treat us like shit in the black neighborhoods. You go in New Orleans, that Richards place in the Seventh Ward, that Richards place, you they're very oppressive, and they're not Asian, but they're the guys told me they're from Jordan, they're from the Middle East, but they treat you like I mean, they specifically put their place of business in the low income black neighborhoods, that's the hood, and then treat you like a potential terrorist, a potential thief, a potential criminal, and everything like that. And in Los Angeles, oh yeah, I was talking about in the Seventh Ward at Richards in my hometown, New Orleans. But anyway, in Los Angeles, you go to the Mexican grocery stores, and only the blacks are treated like potential criminals and thieves and stuff, while they don't treat their own Mexican people like that in those exact same neighborhoods. Like, got the fucking nerve. And it's the damn truth. So you know, Uber Eats. Yeah, I can't do them no more. They played a whole damn game on me, but then they ended up giving me my money back. But I'm traumatized and don't trust them ever again. But I say this, it was, I enjoyed it while it lasted. I felt a little spoiled with that and Uber, but that would eat up all your money, so I couldn't continue to do that, because loving the convenience of your potential car transportation coming like in less than 5 minutes, and it seemed like they try to give effort to give better customer service than a taxi. Like they go above and beyond, but then some of them would be a jerk and trip about a mask and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, why are you even driving customers? Period. Because even if you driving a car or an SUV, you sitting in the driver's side, the person sitting in the passenger side, the car is close enough that that's still less than 6 foot distance. So I mean, I figured that guy was a perp. That like, how the hell you trip at on me about a mask? And I didn't even know who to report it to. But he quick to report me for no mask. But he should have reported himself for cussing me out and sticking his middle finger up at me. You know, but he wasn't gonna tell that. So and he was definitely a perp, narcissistic abuser. And I see a lot of gang stalking perps who drive for Uber and Lyft. I'm like, damn. And see, some cab drivers, definitely for Z Trip, that are perps. It's like, well, isn't your how the hell you a gang stalking perp? If you get all this free stuff and freebies or whatever, how the hell are you financially struggling to make ends meet if you a perp and you sold out? I don't understand that. Um, So if that Andrew guy was a cab driver, then he was working janitorial at the same time, plus perping, gang stalking. That's 3 jobs you got. How the hell you struggling to make ends meet and you living with your mama? Or, I mean, I don't know if he would specifically was living with his mom, but a lot of cab drivers and Uber drivers, they live with their parents, or they live with you know, they either live with their parents or live with stay in hotels like I'm staying in this hotel, but as I said, when I try to be a cab driver, they mess with the car so bad. Excuse me. And then other drivers, like, how the hell a whole entire cab fleet full of drivers, every single last one of them is a perp. So that happened with 2 companies. And so, and then when I try to be a cab driver, people try to talk me out of it and say, "Oh, you stupid. That's not a wise idea for you to try to be a cab driver. Like, you're not related to me. You're just a fucking neighbor down the street. Mind your damn business. Oh yeah, I heard about you. Uh, I heard that you was trying to become a cab driver. Oh yeah, I heard." And then they'll tell you to your face, "Oh, she's not cut out for that," and this and that, or whatever. You know, oh, she don't have the mentality. Like, shut the fuck up. If I can drive from Houston, Texas to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to my hometown, New Orleans, by myself, unsupervised, and no threat of a crash, and the family, even the mentally slow, crazy biological family, they're shocked and surprised that I've done that, because they don't want you to prove them wrong, you know or they get shocked as fuck if you prove to them that you can do something that they keep trying to tell you you can't, and try to force handicap you, and trying to keep you isolated and all this stuff. But if you try to tell me, "Oh, you can't paint that wall," and then if they find out if did a better job than they can do, then they get shocked, like, and they get shocked and confused, and then act like super bitter, you know or they try to tell you your business won't be a success, and then it'll be a success, then they get shocked at how many that you got more sales than they did. Excuse me. And your motive is not competition, but it's their motive that's competition. But then they'll reverse it on you and lie and say and that you stole their idea. and stuff like that. Like, that's don't even cross my mind to even think to do anything like that. And if I did, I couldn't get away with it. But I mean, they'll steal your idea and then reverse it on you online and say that you stole their idea. So I'm doing this video on my phone because I didn't really think I had that much to say or that much to talk about. Um, so next week, y'all know I'm supposed to be scheduled to be back out on the streets. Um, and the purpose of waiting and ready and got their plans. I don't have to announce anything; they'll still do something anyway. So I don't plan on leaving anywhere today. I was, but I said nah. I just try to make something and call it breakfast. I mean, make something to call breakfast because I was craving and fiending for. I didn't know if I wanted Denny's or Waffle House, so I said, "No, I'm not gonna go to either one of them." With the little money I have, so yeah. Today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. 4 more days to be here. So me trying to enjoy it while I can. Trying to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So thanks for listening, and I'll see y'all later. And please help out Crystal Newman. All right, love y'all. Bye.